Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is Tonga checking in for day 22 of 60 of my liquid fast, mostly master cleanse, but mixed in with a little bit of juicing on the weekends. And this week I'm actually doing something a little different, and I plan to actually do 3 days of water fasting. That's my plan, to do 3 days of water fasting. I mean, I stick to it. It depends on how I feel. I think I mentioned before, like last year, I was trying to do a 60-day fast, and I was doing really well up until I hit that little period. I was trying to water fast for um gosh, I can't remember what the holiday is now. I was trying to do like the 10-day water fast, and I made it to about day 7, 6, somewhere around there, and I had to go to the doctor to get IVs. I think it's just like I don't like drinking plain water. I think I mentioned that before. I know I mentioned that before. But I don't like drinking plain water, so it's just difficult for me to consume just large quantities of plain water, especially. So anyway, I weighed in this morning, and I didn't really get the results I expected, but hey, what are you gonna do? I weighed in at 212.2. Boo, thumbs down. So not where I wanted to be at all. My goal for this week was actually, I believe, 204. I think 204. Either 204 or 209. I'm not sure. I'm kind of getting my weeks mixed up, kinda, sorta. I know I want it to be 200 by the 30th day, and the 30th day is in 8 more days, so anything's possible. And for those of you wondering, that's not the reason why I'm water fasting. It's just like, I guess I just kind of want to switch things up. I'm getting a little bit tired, even though I have the master cleanse like only 5 days a week, when I'm on point and on target. But just mainly like some days I just really feel, and I feel like I need to get water in, and I think that's going to help me to get the water in and maybe, not feel thirsty. So I do feel kind of thirsty, but then I hate, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I feel thirsty, but then for some reason I hate the taste of distilled water. So anyways, like I said, I'm 212.2, and a lot of that is probably water retention, like weight that's being held back because I'm retaining water. Like this weekend, I did the juice fast, and what's it, Saturday and Sunday, I think. I went to the feast stand Saturday and Sunday. I had vegetable juice, and it was really good before. And then, of course, I like spicy things. Like, I'm from the deep south, so I love spicy stuff. So I put a lot of hot sauce. And then I told you guys about the pickle juice craving. So I added some, pickle juice. Well, I didn't actually try it in the juice. That was supposed to be the plan. So I drank a little pickle juice, and then I also ended up putting a wad of hot sauce into my vegetable juice. It was very delicious, and now I think that I'm paying for that via the water retention that I'm experiencing. Also, it's close to the time, for my monthly visitor or whatever to arrive. So I feel that those, two things, they both play a role in the water that I'm retaining at this point. So I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. I'm not, on target according to my weigh-in this morning. But that's okay. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I'll take whatever. And I figure, like, according to the videos I've watched, you guys, Like my weight is coming off faster than, I'm sorry, slower than just about everyone else that's like fasted. Go figure. But I've seen people like, oh, I'm at day 22 and I've lost like 22 pounds, or oh, I'm at day you know, 20 and I've lost 28 pounds. It's just been, pretty like larger amounts than I'm experiencing. But I'm okay. Like whatever I lose, I'll take that. It's still getting me started, for healthy living. I've been taking time out, and instead of like lusting over, because sometimes I fast it and I'm like lusting over, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I have like a big juicy hamburger. I can't wait till I can have some ribs. Um, now, I do have a confession. The one thing that I really am like, I can't wait to get some, like crawfish, like in the South. I'm in Louisiana. We love crawfish here. Okay, I won't speak for everyone. I love crawfish. Um, and so that's the only thing that I've like been like, oh, okay, well, I want to experience that or whatever. But other than the crawfish, I feel like I'm pretty good to go. So, what was I saying? I'm looking up healthy, like raw food recipes. I'm looking at vegetarian recipes, figuring out like how am I gonna handle the 4th of July, because that's the time when I'm coming off my fast and I'll have finished my 2 weeks of like raw natural eating, and I just don't want anything to get in the way of my progress or what have you. So that being said, that is that's the plan. That's the goal. I've actually worn, like right now, I'm wearing the same thing that I had on for my first weigh-in. I got that idea from, I saw some other people, like they were wearing like the same thing that they wore like the initial time. So yeah, so I'm gonna see like this huge change. I mean, like, it's a change because I can tell like in the way my clothes are fitting. Of course, like 10 pounds, you can kind of you feel like a little different. It's better. But anyways, I'm just gonna get up real quick. I wish there was a way to pause it, but you guys kind of please work with me. Excuse me, that was my daughter coming through causing chaos. But just kind of work with me. I'm getting ready to go ahead and like do my little image of how I look at this point. So give me a quick minute. I'll be right back. Okay. So as you can see, okay, go back. I'll come forward and I have to look back. This isn't working well. I don't know if you guys can see well. Now you can still see, of course, like, I have a long way to go in this area. Okay, I guess it's maybe as good as we're gonna. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so I have a long way to go in this area, and so I was tempted at first. I was like, oh, I'm gonna suck in, like, oh, like make it look like it's gone, but I'm like, no, like let's be real about this, right? And so this is the back. Excuse the tears in the shirt. Something apparently happened to it when it went to the washer, but I just want it to be, consistent, having the same thing. All right, this is my other side view. So like I said, I noticed a difference in the way my pants fit. Like they're not as tight as they were the last time. I'm gonna have to work out more if I want to get rid of the the booteroo, as I call it, in my gut area. So I'm gonna have to really put forward, a lot of effort to, get busy working out. Get my walking in, get my yoga, my Pilates. And I've been slacking. I really have. Like I was supposed to be so on point with exercise from like the second week. So I have a long way to go. Anyway, my goal for next week is, dear God, like help me to lose like at least like 5 pounds, like 5 pounds a week. I felt like my goal was like very modest. I wasn't going for anything, any large extreme goal. And so it's It's a process, you guys. It's a process. I'm trying to get there best as I can. So you guys, I don't know. Like, let me know if there's anything that I can do differently, maybe. If there's something I should be doing, I'm not. You guys probably gonna comment like, salt water, flush more, drink that tea all the time. And alright, you guys, you know what? I do need to salt water flush, and I think it would be maybe a good idea to do that tonight. So I'm gonna try to stay on track. Oh, sorry. I hate when I keep scratching my nose and I look back at the video and I'm like, like, you know, I look crackheadish or something. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks if you're sharing this journey with me. Stay motivated. I wish you all the best. Peace, love, and hair grease.